You already know.
You live?
Man, come on. We live.
Yeah.
We stay live. Live in the FX Bros offices.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
You
are in
like
the
to see.
Dallas office first live at sea, man. Like
We
we
got
we are
Jay
in
back
here.
there.
It's like the beginning stages,
Yeah, man.
but this
And
is
this
major.
Nah, facts. All growth in 2023, baby.
That's all. That's all it is. That's all it is. But
Let's
hope
see.
everybody's doing well. This is Mardi Gras back at home, so everybody back at home. Mardi Gras Mambo, all that
Mhm.
good stuff. Let the good times roll. I will be back for Fat Tuesday. Might catch Zulu. That's my only one I really like to catch on Fat Tuesday. But other than that, hope everybody being safe. But
It look like they having fun out there, though.
yeah, they having a good time. Weather is great. Should be like mid 70s, low 80s to Tuesday, tomorrow and Tuesday. So yeah, man, it's good
Awesome.
weather. Hopefully everybody being safe and yeah, be another successful Mardi Gras.
Nah, facts. When not many people came out. Was this not the first one since the COVID shutdown, huh?
This is the second one.
Second one.
Second one since COVID. So yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty big.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, as you can see, if you guys are tuned in right now, we did get a engulfing candle right here at just pretty much 7 o'clock, and we open. Where do we open at? 19. We open still with that continuation from we had an engulfing on Friday that closed, and that just continued to play it out on Sunday as we open for sales. It didn't break any key structure. I would say this right here with this support, and this support that would be like a key structure. It didn't break that. It actually kind of held right there, and then rejected it and created a nice engulfing that basically brought us back to the price levels we would left at on Friday. And now we're starting to break above those highs. We're gonna see if we're gonna close above and continue to, I would say, the next zone of about 69 flat. I'm just gonna call that. That's a nice little price area. Anywhere from 68.90 to 69 flat would be a good price target for this buy. I think I heard somebody copying. Slim cut, but
Slim in the building.
what's
What's
popping,
up,
my
brother?
brother?
What's up, brother?
Man, what's him, y'all?
Glad to see
Yeah,
you in.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I've been this thing, you heard me? Just got finished eating.
That's what's up.
Had to wash my hair. Shit gonna take about 6 hours to dry or 2 days. I don't know whichever come first.
Yeah, that 2 day shit is cap.
Nah, son, for real. This shit gonna be a minute. Like it's still wet all over this bit. Like when it's wet, this shit feel like 20 pounds hanging on my head.
That's crazy.
Word.
The difficulties of having dreads, guys. If you don't have
Facts.
dreads, you don't know. But Jay, you agree on that level? 68.90, 69 flat.
Yes.
A nice little area take
So
profit.
my first TP is actually 6,900. Amazing.
Nice,
So
nice.
um, yeah, that's my first TP. I might just um, let that take me out just to start off this week.
Yeah,
We'll get into the news and the calendar towards the end of the stream, but tomorrow is a big holiday, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah,
President's Day. So yeah, yeah, this could be a good hold to take you over into Fat Tuesday, Happy Mardi Gras. But um, for this first TP. That'll be beautiful. Then I think for sure we can hit, because it look like we're moving with volume, just carrying over. So we can easily hit these 69, let's say 69.20, 69.15, 69.20. Yeah,
I see that high up there. Mm,
looking at the 4 hour, that's how I got that second TP. So 4 hour looks kind of good on there. But
see what I'm take a glance at 15 minutes, just see what it look like.
yeah, but totally agree. Had my TP set at that price before you called it. So yeah, that's just looking at the charts and seeing where price can go, not where you want it to go, where can it go. So
Big facts.
super important.
I mean, but that's when you have the market cornered. You know, when you from this point, like it's like I ain't gonna say it has to go here, but going off, from how history repeats itself,
Yeah.
the market loves to fill certain areas and retrace to old price levels.
Hmm.
So when you see that as a potential of that it could reach that area, then yeah, that's a good area to set your take profit.
Facts.
You know, and I don't know if anybody kind of pinpoint this type of move or something, but I've been seeing like you see when the market makes these little curves and then it drops down and it kind of leave this little armpit right here, and then right here it curves up and kind of leave that little armpit.
Okay.
I noticed that the market loves to fill in that. Like say we have this little gap, like it'll turn around and fill that area. And you notice how we have this and the market hasn't come up here yet. So I'll be looking at it as potential areas that the market could break through. And we'll know that if we break above this high, that'll be the next level. And if you go back in history, it does. I mean, it's common sense because it's just, continuing with the trend. But when you look at it in that aspect, it's like, damn, that is true. It does retrace, which it does. I mean, it's just the power in with the candles print. It gives us uh patterns that we can follow. You know, it's looking like it's about to take us out almost. If it keep, we got like what 4 or 5 pips away. I think you muted, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, there you
So what I would do, we can see that this candle has been moving, breaking through that area pretty strong. So if it continues, probably on the third 30 minute, it looks even sweeter. So if it continues to move like that, I wouldn't mind putting my um, stop loss at break even and moving that take profit to the second zone
go. Big facts.
and letting that run. This is a Sunday, so this is like cherry on top.
Hmm.
This is just, this is lanyard. This is extra stuff, and sometimes when we are
It's really a.
looking,
I
yeah,
ain't gonna cut you off, but it's really a cherry before the cupcake get made.
facts. No, that is true. That is true. Because I was like, yeah, cherry on top. That's usually like the last thing. But
Yeah.
yo, to start the week off with a cherry,
Man,
like,
come on, man.
you know, yeah, man. So sit this one to the side, and then yeah, bake your cake throughout the week, and now
Man,
you,
come
so
on, right?
yeah, man.
Looking
Yeah,
at
nah, big face. Well, we be breaking that shit down. Layman's terms, nigga.
Easy, easy.
Yeah, man. I think we might. Are we still in consolidation from last week? Let me see. Somewhat, yeah. This little box we didn't really break out of yet. Oh yeah. So Let me remove this old vertical levels that I had from last week. Let's remove all this shit. I don't know what is this from. I don't know this. Remove. Then I want to set my previous. I know it's a weird ass bearish pin bar.
Yeah, great reversal setup to end the week.
Yeah.
So you can see it try to tap down a little bit to start off this week, and then yeah, it's gonna shoot up. I really think it's gonna clean all that traffic to the left. And yeah,
Oh, let's right here.
no.
Oh, this little bit of traffic right
Right,
here.
yeah, right
Yeah,
there for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. And that's still in consolidation. You know, all this whole box right
Okay.
here.
Yeah,
Is
that's true.
until we break out of this area, I feel like this. Now in the 1 hour, yeah, it's gonna look like big moves. You know, a lot of pips, but you know, you gotta really look at the daily as far as for strong
For
trends and
TPs,
direction.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we still in this consolidation box nonetheless. You know, we tried to break out with these wicks, got rejected, but we still reaching lower. You know, we kind of creeping down the lower lows as we did
Yeah.
create these rejection wicks on this daily. And one thing I did notice, the previous low that was created right here did not get a close below just yet. You know, especially not below the wicks, but you know, it kind of hovered right at these lows and wick down and turning around. Like I like when a pin bar like this is formed after it broke the low and closed below. So like it closed down here, then create a pin bar down here, and then it pops up.
Correct.
I love those. Those are like way stronger
Yeah,
than what
that
we're
one
seeing
still
right now.
broke that low, so we still have potential to continue.
Yeah, we definitely, especially with it reaching lower,
Yeah.
we still got potential to possibly. That's just signs, like clues that we still got potential to, you know, tap up here. It could come up high up here, but it's gonna probably still fall further low. Especially looking at this big candle right here. I need to see another big green candle from the daily to let me know that we still might not be, you know, in sales. You
Right.
know, we maybe turn around for buys. But nonetheless, it's a waiting game, baby. So I'm gonna take my, and I always do. That's my take profit. So this is the low. This to my high, and this is my open. Come down to the 1 hour. I'm gonna put that at 2300. Bam. I'm about to pull up the news right quick. See if it's some news we can use. Because if I can't use it, I'm going to lose it.
Facts. Like paid time off.
Facts. Definitely can't get that back. I'm going to be wanting to play my shit. Let's see. My FX book. The one and only. I be wanting to play music in the background, but I don't want the video to get taken down, man. Cause I have yeah, yeah. I know I have a site that that creates royalty free music.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna pull that shit up. I can play that. Let's see. Continue. I don't know. Fuck. So you better get this news pulled up right quick.
Yeah, probably had a little bit of rejection on the 15 and 30 minute, but that was just because we had a nice breakout on it. We should continue to push through this. We got clean candles on the 30 minute and the 15 minute. This is a pretty good buy.
Alrighty. We are in the news. So we do have Australia news at 6 o'clock. Look like
Okay.
6 o'clock and 8:30. High news for Australia.
That's tomorrow.
Yes, on Monday.
Yeah. So Monday.
Judo Bank Services. That's the first time I'm seeing this. That don't look familiar to me. What about you?
Yes. No. Never seen that before. I have seen PMI.
Yes, in the RBA meetings.
Yes.
I've seen that, but just Judo Bank Manufacturing PMI. I don't recall seeing Judo before.
Right.
So they're trying to do some tricky shit on us, but it's all good. We still gonna
Y'all in the
catch
same office right now?
it. Man, you
Oh, we
already know,
lit.
man.
We lit.
Bet.
The first, man.
Get some art hanging up in there soon. You hear me?
Oh, we got some.
We
We
got
got
some.
some work.
We just can't see it.
Yeah, hold on.
We ain't put it up yet.
Bruh.
Exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. There we go.
Yeah, we got some stuff.
But I thought you came out with a record. I'm like, boy, the boy got an FXBros record, nigga. I'm like, damn, we got vinyl, bitch. I want the track.
Just in case, you know what I'm saying? Get dehydrated, got water.
Gotta have the water. You know what I'm saying? Make sure them fucking deals come through like fluid, you dig?
You already know. Existing Tuesday morning, we back in the bag with the S&P Global Manufacturing, and we got existing home sales news.
That's at 10:45
and
and
11.
11.
Yeah, that should be probably a trade you already got into at NYC at the latest.
Yeah.
9 o'clock, and then just monitor that trade. You know, keep your stop losses locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Because you never know what that can bring. At 11. Wednesday, FOMC. That would be a nice volatile day.
Yeah. What else? That's it for. That can't be. Oh wow. Yeah.
Thursday, continuous jobless claims. Oh, JPY got the inflation rate coming out.
Damn.
Whoever traded
Jay, how
that.
long you in Dallas for?
Till tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow, Lee. I know Tyrell
Okay.
wanted to link up, but Mardi Gras they stay in town, so I'm gonna catch up with them.
Oh, for sure.
New home sales Friday morning,
That's an
11
Oanda.
a.m. So it ain't gonna be that bad, but it'll be nice to catch a weekly trade. This might be a one trade week, two trade week, especially on Wednesday FOMC.
Yeah,
Trying to catch that in the morning and letting it take you throughout the rest of the week.
right. And then you got for the people that's like that trade news, they gonna run it up this week.
Mhm.
You got some you got high news pretty much every day of the week. Because we ain't too many trades gonna be going on Monday because of the bank holiday.
Right.
So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah, like it's gonna be booming. Then you got Friday. Yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna be pretty nice this week.
I've been saying that Michigan consumer sentiment been pushing the market too.
Yes,
I've been
as of
really,
late.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You found any info on them cap rates?
Oh, no, we gonna chop it up on that later.
For sure.
We're on Forex right now, but I got you though.
Oh yeah, I know we on Forex right now, but yeah, I was just asking.
I got you. Let's see.
Yeah, it should be a pretty volatile week, but to look at probably the daily or the weekly to see what we can actually do.
That's the daily right here.
Um,
I feel like,
I think we could have like a nice up movement,
yeah,
and we
buys would be good
yeah,
because we got this to fill in. Like we waked up in this area, but we didn't like close to fill in this whole little gap.
right.
But that could happen later in the week. If we look at structure, this support got taken out. This support got taken out, and low key kind of this area, this whole area kind of got taken out with this move. So I'm gonna say the Bears are like 2-0 if you want to look at it on a winning streak. You feel me? Like coming from this top. So I wouldn't be surprised if even if this bullish move we got pushing up right now on Sunday, I wouldn't be surprised if it's met with a nice strong bearish rejection. I'm talking about a big red 1 hour, 4 hour candle type shit. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, especially with high news, something like that can easily happen. You get a lot of fake outs and stuff with those news releases. So yeah, I can easily see that happening. Um, like
Actually, I'm gonna move this to right here. That's a little bit more.
there you go.
Yeah, I like that underneath shit. It's
Yeah, like I said, like if this if this trade works out or whatever, it's gonna work out because I took the trade. Whether it's like in my favor or not, that is what it is. But it's
facts.
gonna play out, and we'll see what tomorrow does. I might mess around with that news for Aussie. I think that can like you mess around and let that news. You set your don't recommend it, but lately I've like been setting my orders, buys and sales like above pretty much shout out to Roger what that boy be doing on a 30-minute or something like that, and
Okay.
then letting news just take you. If it goes bullish or bearish, you'll just be ready for both of those moves.
Nah, facts.
I think that may be a big one to start the week.
Yeah, cause 30 minute in golf too.
Hmm.
Nicely.
And you got clean traffic to the left. That, like I said, when you get a breakout like that, you should want some sort of a retest, which is happening right now. And
Mhm.
then, as long as we don't go too far down, we should be fine.
And yeah, overall it's looking like it's this line here just broke above uh Friday's high on a 15-minute closed above it.
Hmm.
And looking like we're trying to see if we're gonna get that close on the 1 hour
Yes.
and fill that wick maybe on the following hour for continuation. take a look at last week and see how many setups we actually had, so y'all can kind of take a look at how we get into these trades. Cause it's so simple, very, very simple. That was what, the 12th, Sunday. Don't mark a vertical line on the 12th, right here. 10. Bam. So we go to the 1 hour. Go back. This was Sunday right here. Sunday was pretty much a no trade day. I mean, continued off. If you caught any moves, lucky, but it was really no setups. No, it was one color change at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So
That pin bar, if you
oh
kind of.
no, I caught that. I'm
Yes,
tripping.
yes.
Yeah,
I was
that's
about to say,
engulfing.
yes,
Yeah, I caught that. I'm tripping.
yes.
I remember that. Yeah, I caught that buy.
That was a nice one.
Yeah, so we had that buy pushed up. Like I said, you had targets up under here, up under here. Ultimately, I think we went all the way as high as here, but still, nonetheless, you had targets right here that got fulfilled. Then here, this was an engulfing, even though it's at what, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, around the time. Still wasn't an ideal time to take that trade.
Right.
You know, if you wait further on, was pretty much no other setups. We did get some color change setups right here, 8 o'clock. You know, if you were looking for a continuation, I guess one way to get into the color change strategy when you have 2 consecutive candles and then you get another color change right here going in the opposite direction is a good way to enter is 8 pips above the close, or as it enters into the high of the previous candle. So as this candle goes into this high, you could also simply just have a limit order to enter you into the market. Soon as it crosses this high, you get entered in. You know, you just following the momentum, following the trend to continue up based on what it did from Sunday and the last previous week. But nonetheless, if you're waiting for that engulfing, you'll just be waiting, waiting, waiting until 8 a.m. right here. We got an engulfing. This was news. I know this was news because all this sidewinding ass wick situations. That's not normal market conditions. That's some kind of news or something interjected into the market to make it move that way.
And which, if you want to enter a trade like that off of news, that usually is orders. You know, those are impulse buys and sales. You know, if you wait for the candle to close and you would enter at the close of that candle, you would see that you probably would have got taken out, because you get that rejection from the next hour, a whole bunch of craziness. Now, if you be patient and you can continue 6 and go to that next opportunity, yeah.
Right here, we had an opportunity right here at 4, and then another one here at, I think it's like 6. That was the ideal one.
That was
Coming
gravy.
coming into the Asian session.
Gravy.
So like I said, if you didn't catch this one,
It's
you
okay.
probably would have put stops above here. Maybe you would have got stopped out, or maybe you would have got taken out off of just the fact that you felt like the trade wasn't working out in your favor.
Right.
But nonetheless, you had other setups, especially you know, looking at this was engulfing at 11 o'clock, and a lot of people would have got into this. You know, targets up here at this high, or just, you know, take the 10 pips. That was still a good move. You know, it's still in trend of the major trend. The major trend was still
Yep,
bullish
that
even
was
from
8. That
Sunday.
was a really good buy.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that was a really good buy.
You look to the left, you at support resistance area with where
Yeah,
you
right here.
yes. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, especially with all these rejections, you probably would have been thinking like, oh yeah, we going buys.
You have to be fluid. You have to be fluid. Even on the 1 hour. So yeah.
No, facts. And then we turn around and get 2 more engulfings right here to confirm that
Wonderful.
The Bears are in play. So that trade worked out great.
Oh my
It
gosh, yes.
worked out so good that it came back down to Sunday's open price
Patrick was amazing.
and took it out. And if we looked at the higher time frames, that probably would have you probably would have been expecting this trend up,
Mm-hmm.
especially this high up here to tap into some old price levels or take out some highs, grab liquidity, whatever you want to look at it, however you want to call it, and then continue on for the sale. Um, we had another entry right here, like 4 or 5 in the morning. If you was up, uh, we didn't get no reversal engulfing until pretty much right here at 1 o'clock. But still, I wouldn't say I probably wouldn't have got out of this trade until this high was broken right here. Being that this was the last engulfing for the sale, I would have been trailing my stop loss and had it right here. So it probably would have got me out on this little move situation. But being patient again, if you didn't catch this morning, early in the morning, I think that was engulf. I'm not sure I had to zoom in, but it's not the best one. We had another one here later in the evening at 1 o'clock, pretty much 1 2 o'clock, because I got these charts set to NYC time zone, so kind of got to go back an hour. So that's if you from these sales up here, if you would have still been in the sales and not gotten out, uh, you could have re-entered, here. That was another engulfing, continuing with the trend, the bearish trend. Like I said, because we didn't really get a nice strong setup on buys in any of this time from the 15th all the way until the 16th afternoon, evening of the 16th. It was really no great bullish engulfs. I'm like, this is one, but it's not the best one, you know. And you would have got stopped out anyway. So um, that continued on for Friday, and then actually Friday morning is when we got our first, pretty much for the week, engulfing candle. And I want to say that engulfing formed definitely below Sunday's open. Was it 68.90? Oh yeah. So again, the engulfing pattern is a powerful pattern to add to your strategy or however you look at when you enter in the markets, because I mean, for an engulfing candle to even form, it's a telltale sign of who in charge.
Mm.
Like you can't have a engulfing candle form and not come to a conclusion that the bulls are in play or the bears are in play. Like that's the only way one engulfs. It's like on the hourly, it's 4 15-minute candles, pretty much damn near all going in the same direction. Or if you looking at it in a 4 candle breakdown in 15 minutes, it's like it could be 3 weak ass candles, and then that fourth candle could be a burner.
Yeah.
Now on the hourly, it's gonna look like a big, 1 hour closed candle, kind of like this situation. Like the 15 minutes could have been kind of bam, bam, bam up in here, and then you get a last 15 minute to come all the way down. Now you would have been thinking it sales, but then you get another hour to fill that all the way back up. And I want to say this was news. I think I caught
That
that
was
too.
definitely news.
Yeah, I caught that. I caught that by yeah.
Definitely news.
You be looking at history, be reminding yourself like, yeah, I seen that shit before. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing. This year is gonna be epic with these setups.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing, and it's important to go over film. The greats, the greatest teams, the greatest coaches. They'll sit your ass in the film room for hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like really annoying, but you have to study your opponent. You have to know what they're going to do, not the the games that they played you, but the games that they played against other teams. Like see what they do, when you play them in a zone or you play them man to man, or pick and
Mhm.
roll, and all of those scenarios. So what we do on these Sundays is the same thing. We go over old plays. We watch the tape. We look at the tape and we see what worked last week, last game, and so we can be prepared for this upcoming week, because every trade, every opportunity is going to be different. But to be one available and available for each setup, and to also, if you do miss certain setups, be okay with that, because when FOMO kicks in and stuff like that, that's why I always say that bus go always come back around.
Man, you just gotta be patient enough.
You got to be paid. I want to see, and I want to see. I want to like reach out to majority of the successful traders that's out there, um, and I want to see if they ever had to catch the local bus ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, did they have to ever have to go through that and understand like the patience that it takes to sit at a bus stop and see multiple buses leave you, but that's not your bus. So yeah, man, it's being patient and knowing that this is going to happen over and over again. It may not happen when you want it to, but it
Uh,
will. And when it is, are you gonna be there? Are you gonna be at the bus stop? Are
right.
you gonna be prepared? Shit, I used to have to get at the bus stop an hour early because I don't know what schedule they're on, but I can't change my schedule.
Nah, facts.
So yeah, man.
Dead air. Now that's deep as fuck. Like if you're a real trader and a nigga that has to take the bus, you see the connection that we talk about with patience.
Shout
That
out to
shit
that
is
New Orleans local, man.
nah, nigga, New Orleans probably got some of the best traders, boy. With patience.
Facts.
All niggas at the bus stop probably like, boy,
Bro,
I've been
you ain't
waiting
lying. And it's
for
only
reversal.
two. It's only two. Man. Yes.
That's what's up. Well, with that being said, we about to riggedy wrap this up.
Just beautiful.
You already know, man. It's gonna be a whole lot of more beautiful things on the wall, decor, the aesthetics, everything. It's gonna be feng shui, however you want to call it. It's gonna be real fire in
Yeah,
here,
man.
real
It's
comfortable.
going to grow.
A great place to make $1 million. That's all
Oh
I'm
my
saying.
gosh. Yeah.
Feel me?
Word.
Real talk. Well, shit, we'll see y'all next Sunday, 8 to 9 p.m., same time, same place. And we out, man.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, peace.